Hello everyone, welcome to Metro Matters. I'm Mary Sitt. Stop, look, listen. That's the safety message Metro is promoting to all its riders. In addition to this message everywhere on our system, Metro is also doing some new things to make sure people stay safe around our trains. Here to tell us more is Sean Cagan, Metro's Chief Safety Officer. Sean, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Okay, so what are some of the things Metro is doing that increases awareness of the trains and helps pedestrians and bicyclists and everybody to be safer around them?
And that's the key, bringing awareness to all road users of our system. Recently, visually, we've added the Metro's branding, the blue and the red stripe into our trains with the white reflective tape. This brings the train more visibility both day and night.
Sean, this is these little like blue, the tape around the nose of the train, the front of the train, the cab.
Right. Initially, that was the first phase. The second phase is the cab of the train. It has the Metro branding, and it's an awesome branding opportunity.
It looks good too.
It is. It's real snazzy. It's real
and then
snazzy.
at night, this will reflect, so you don't just see the silver dark train. You see this reflective tape,
enhancing the visibility of our trains both day and night, and that's the purpose of the train, of the tape and the reflective stripes.
Okay, and what else has Metro been doing?
In addition, audibles. We have changed our audibles. Metro, the trains have 3 audibles. They have a whistle, a gong, and a horn. Historically, operators will gong as they approach intersections and the platforms. Now we are applying our horn. The horn is our loudest audible, and it's bringing more attention to our trains around those high pedestrian areas.
So the gong is sort of this nice little gong, like a little streetcar sound.
Yes,
yeah, it's sort of
yes.
like, it just sort of blends in with the ambience of the city noise, right?
Yes.
Now it's honk.
Yes, the horn has shown to get people's attention because everybody's distracted. Everybody's walking with their heads down,
Or they
listening
have
to
earbuds
earbuds.
in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the horn catches their attention, and it brings more awareness to our train.
And this is really important because all of the light rail trains, of course, run at the same level as the cars and the bicyclists and street level, right?
Correct. And that's one of the challenges, and our environment is constantly changing. The environment from today has changed significantly from when the train originally opened with the legacy line.
And that was we called it the Main Street line at the time, the red line. It ran up and down Main Street.
Yes.
Okay, recently there was a news conference Metro held about safety specifically and partnering with other agencies in the city to promote safety. Let's take a look at some of the clips from that.
Sure.
Motorists, trains, cyclists, and pedestrians are constantly moving. In recent weeks, we've taken a long, hard look at this movement and the inherent risks within a transit environment. We've done an assessment, and we're hoping that you, our community, will help us make the adjustments necessary for a safer system.
370,000 times a day people use the Metro system, and safety is paramount to everything we do. So how we really work and focus in on things we can do to make it better, to get people safely to their destinations, get them there on time. But fortunately, we're going to push to make sure that we do it by safety. We want to make sure that everything we're doing amplifies the message about safety. We've always been an organization that always looked to be continuously improving the things we do. We carry the most valuable cargo you can carry, and that's people. They belong to families. They have loved ones. They invest in our community. The things we do to get them where they need to go is extremely important to us, and we're going to make sure that we do everything we can do. Nothing, and I repeat, nothing is off the table. We're going to look at things that may have been traditionally done to improve safety, and some things that may be a little bit outside the box to see if we can improve safety. We'll work our way through the process of seeing, should we wrap all the trains differently? Should we do different things about crosswalks? Should we look at signal timing? Should we look at exclusive PED signals at intersections and crossing? Nothing is off the table.
So Sean, the CEO and president of Metro, Tom Lambert, said nothing is off the table in terms of safety. Can you expand a little bit upon that?
Sure, yes. Nothing's off the table on our approach to making the system safer. We have been receiving input and ideas from various stakeholders and our partners with the system.
Like Bike Houston. Bike Houston, Tom Long at the press conference talked a little bit about an intersection near, I think, Herman Park with 10 lanes of traffic, a rail track in the middle of it. And he said we really need to make the whole environment safer.
And that's what we're doing. We're looking at it both from an engineering aspect of signal timing to looking at the training of our operator program.
So at this news conference, some innovative things were mentioned. Can you tell me a little bit more? What do you mean by painted crosswalks? Painted what color?
Yes, we're going to leverage the high visibility crosswalks. We're hopefully staying in the crosswalks just to bring more awareness to all road users.
Like a fluorescent green or something, or orange,
There
or
is
what?
there is new technology that allows crosswalks to glow in the dark. So there's the new technology. We're going to leverage the Department of Innovation here within Metro and talking to also our stakeholders, the bike, the cycling communities, City of Houston, the mayor's office, on ways we could use technology to bring awareness to our safety campaign.
So in addition to painted crosswalks, Sean, there's painted tracks also.
Right.
And how does that work? You actually paint the tracks?
Yes, it's painting or staining the tracks just to bring awareness that you should not be on the tracks, both for vehicles and for pedestrians.
Don't walk on the tracks.
Do not walk on the tracks, stay off of the tracks. It's for trains only. So opportunity like that, in addition to median barriers.
And these are the raised barriers that you're
Yes,
talking about?
they call them armadillo humps.
Okay.
And that's just a physical barrier to keep cars from coming onto the tracks, and also is a visual barrier to allow people to know, hey, I should not be on there. Right now, there's a bike lane in downtown Houston that uses these armadillo humps, and that area also has both the physical median barriers and a painted guideway.
When will all these things actually be implemented? Do you have any idea?
Oh no, it'll be a multi-phase approach. Some things we can do in-house and get done quickly. Some things we have to partner with the City of Houston and other stakeholders, and those are the more complex projects. So we have a multi-phase approach in making our system safer.
Sean, do most pedestrians and bicyclists actually follow the rules, and drivers follow the rules of the road, or do they just sort of disregard the signals and just do their own thing and go around stuff?
Oh no, contrary to belief, most pedestrians do abide by the traffic signals and cyclists.
And let's talk a little bit about bicyclists. A bicycle is really a vehicle, and it should operate like a vehicle on the road. Is that right?
Correct. And when they get to the crosswalk, they should dismount and walk their vehicles across the crosswalk and onto our platforms. They should not ride their bikes on our platforms.
Okay, and they should be riding their bikes with the flow of traffic, not against traffic. And why is it bad to go against traffic? Can't you see the traffic better, the oncoming traffic?
Well, it's not only for your safety, but it's for the oncoming traffic. They may not be able to see you as clearly.
So you should ride with the traffic, because then you're predictable. If you ride facing the oncoming traffic, the driver doesn't know what you're going to do exactly, right?
Correct. With the flow of traffic, obey the traffic signals, stop at the crosswalks, stop at the stop signs.
Okay, we're going to take a little break right now, but we'll be right back with more from Chief Safety Officer Sean Cagan at Metro. Stay with us.
My name is Catherine, and I'm a ballerina in training. I practice, and I practice. I amaze, and then I do it all again. I rely on METRORail to take me there. Without it, I wouldn't be able to pursue my passion for ballet. Dancing is my art, and I'm never going to stop working to amaze myself every day. My name is Catherine, and this is my Metro. Plan your trip at ridemetro.org.
Open your brain. This is a train. It's fun, it's fast, it's made to last. It's 50 tons of steel and glue, and shiny cars headed right for you. So open your brain. This is a train, with rails to feed your need for speed. Hop on, take a ride anywhere you want to go. But there's some stuff you have to know. So open your brain. This is a train. It hardly makes a sound as it travels around town. Watch for signs, do what they say, or you could have a horrible day. Open your brain. This is a train. Stay alert. Don't be surprised. Use your eyes. Keep away, stay off the tracks, and every minute watch your back. Open your brain. This is a train. Help keep it safe. Help keep it fun for everyone. Don't mess it up. Don't trash it out. And please don't make us have to shout. Open your brain. This is a train. And one more thing that you should know before I stop and let you go. You can beat an egg. You can beat a drum. You can walk, you can run, you can spit out your gum. But don't ever even try to beat a train. Open your brain. This is your train. All aboard!
We've been talking to Sean Cagan, Metro's Chief Safety Officer, about some of the new things Metro is doing to improve safety around our trains. Sean, one big thing is training. We do a lot about emphasizing safety when we train the bus operators and rail operators. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes. Both our rail and bus operators, they go through an 8-week training course.
8-week training,
8
okay.
weeks. Embedded that is safety modules. So we make sure that once they leave that 8-week training, they have that safety culture with them.
Okay, and can you tell me a little bit more about what bus operators learn regarding safety?
Oh, well, bus operators are required to have their CDL. So when it comes to safety.
That's commercial driver's license.
Correct,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
So with that, they learn how to do a pre-check of their buses to make sure they have the right equipment. We want to make sure that the bus operators have a safe equipment to operate on the road, and that's paramount before they get in onto the streets.
So they do a visual check and do a checklist, just like a pre-flight
Correct,
checklist.
emergency brake, stop, and everything.
Is there a zero tolerance policy on certain things with bus operators?
Yes, definitely cell phone. We have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to cell phone, understanding that bus operators and train operators, they carry the most precious cargo, and that's the human life. So we definitely don't want them to be distracted when they're behind the wheel. So we have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to operating a train or a bus and being on the phone.
So if they're on their phone talking or texting,
That's a no-no.
That's
That's
it.
a no-no.
You're fired.
Yes, definitely.
okay. Let's talk about safety in the park and ride lots. I know we have a lot of patrons who come in, park their cars there all day, get the bus and come back. What measures has Metro done to make sure those park and ride lots are safe?
Well, all our park and ride lots are equipped with cameras, and those cameras are streamed live straight to our TransStar location and monitored by Metro Police Department. And they work with other police departments to ensure that if there is a concern at one of our park and rides, that there's a quick response.
Sean, what exactly is TransStar?
Well, TransStar is our emergency and transportation hub for the region. It's a multifaceted agency with City of Houston, TxDOT, Harris County, and Metro. Our Metro Police Department is housed there to respond to any emergencies on the roadways.
So when they see a live stream of something happening at one of the park and ride lots, they can immediately respond and send someone out there.
Correct,
if need
correct.
be.
And working with other agencies as well.
Now, Metro also is doing ongoing safety campaigns. We mentioned at the beginning the Stop, Look, Listen. Comment about that for me.
Yes, our Stop, Look, and Listen is our recent campaign, and we just want to bring awareness to understanding that our trains, they're very quiet vehicles. So when you come to a crosswalk, we want you to stop, look, and listen for our trains.
That's sort of basic. We learned that in kindergarten, but it still works, right?
Yes, it still works, and we want people to look both ways for any oncoming vehicles.
Okay, now we have a little video. It takes a sort of a lighthearted look at being safe with a very serious message. Let's take a look at it now.
Some people are always in a rush. Gotta run to the store. Forgot to walk the dog. Oops, another unexpected emergency. But sometimes we just need to put our foot down and stop. Be aware of your surroundings. A safety message from your friends at Metro.
So Sean, we're using that
Yes.
little video game-like figure to help portray the message of this is a serious thing.
Yes.
A lighthearted look at a very serious message. Be safe.
Yes, definitely. We want to get that awareness out to the public. It takes a collaborative effort from Metro, the stakeholders, and the public to ensure the safety of everyone.
Thank you so much for being with us, Sean.
Thank you for having me.
That's all for this edition of Metro Matters. In the meantime, please join the conversation on our blog at ridemetro.org. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. I'm Mary Sitt. Thanks for joining us.
My name is Zach. My mom works, so I ride Metro's 52 to school every day. I'm the drum major for Cashmere High School's Thunder Soul Marching Band. Every time I hit the field, it's like a dream. I just feed off the energy. But my real dream is to go from the Thunder Soul to the Ocean of Soul at TSU. And Metro's gonna take me there. I'm Zach, and this is my Metro.